Hello ladies and welcome to Module 3, Autonomy and ICT. This module is pretty interesting because we have two buzzwords getting together, autonomy and information and communication technologies. So I'm going to walk you through the readings for this module and also the activities. Okay, I know time is at the essence for you, so I have changed the dates. We're starting today, Tuesday, and we're ending on September the 13th. So that you have the weekend to work on your assignments. Okay, so let's get started with the readings for this module. Okay, so if you go to the readings document, you're going to notice that all of them are optional. You decide which one you want to do. So I just wanted to walk you through the titles, so kind of to give you a recommendation on each one of them. Okay, so first of all you have Benson, Technology-Based Approaches. This is the book by Pearson called Research in Autonomy in Language Learning. It's a great book. It's a full volume on the topic of autonomy. However, Benson's Benson's article is a seminal article in this topic. So I strongly suggest you to choose this one. Gonzalez and San Luis, this one is a study. The use of Web 2.0 tools to develop autonomy, I think, is great. However, is because of the type of paper that you read, you see that it's outdated technology. So, remember that technology progresses every day and there are new tools every day. So, don't be fooled by the tools talked about the article. Just focus more on the pedagogical approaches that they discuss. HAPS 2012 is Digital Technology, a Boon to Learner Autonomy. Even though this is a blog, it's a really good blog. So if you are convinced that technology fosters autonomy, this could be a good blog to read. Then we have Kessler and Bykowski, Developing Collaborative Autonomous Learning Abilities in Computer-Mediated Language Learning. This is an article by Greg Kessler, the guest speaker to our module. So if you want to read a little bit more of his formal work regarding technology and ICT, I strongly suggest you to check this article. The next resource is Kids Can Teach Themselves by Sugata Mitra. It's a TED Talk. So if you are not in the mood for reading, but you prefer to watch a TED Talk, these are like 18 minutes. So I would suggest this one as well, because Sugata Mitra has a very specific project. I don't know if you have heard of SOLI. SOLI becomes to Colombia too. We have SOLI Colombia, and Vive Digital, the project in our country, has also embraced Mitra's ideas. So this would be an interesting resource to tackle as well. Continuing with the module resources, we have Perez Fernandez, this article called Learning Autonomy and ICT, a web-based course of English for psychology. Is a kind of poorly written article, but it gives you some interesting ideas on how to write an article or what not to do in an article, so it's worth learning from it. Romero and Dominguez, this is part of conference proceedings, a volume. In this article, the link that I'm giving you is a page for ResearchGate, so you may need to register to ResearchGate to be available, to have it available. However, the whole conference was about fostering autonomy in language learning, so I'm recommending Romero and Dominguez because it's actually a close case because it's a Mexican self-access center. However, you can take a look at other articles suggested there. San Luis, 2005, Helping Students Become Autonomous Learners, Can Technology Help? It called my attention not only because it mixes the two topics that we're discussing, but also because it was carried out in Venezuela. So this could connect to us somehow. So as you can see, all of the resources are pretty interesting. However, it is up to you to choose the one that you feel more comfortable with and you want to read. So I suggest you to try at least two resources, just to enlarge your view of autonomy and ICT. But definitely, if you can only tackle one, choose wisely. Okay, so now let's see the activities. Let's talk about them a little bit. Okay, so if you open up the activities file, you are going to see that first of all we have some reflection to start. So the questions that I am asking you to reflect on are: what is your role as a teacher in helping your students develop autonomy through the use of ICT? And what is the role of ICT in the development of your autonomy? Yeah, these questions, remember, are just for your reflection. You don't have to post them anywhere, but note them in your journal. Okay, so activity 1 is called solving a problem with the use of ICT. So I present to you 2 different problems. I need you to work in groups, well, pairs. So choose your partner and choose a problem, okay? One of the 2 problems presented in the activities file. Then create an action plan to solve the selected problem. Your action plan needs to consider specific actions to tackle the problem, the changes in teachers' and students' behaviors and attitudes. Yeah, and then you are going to post your action plan to the space in the conference. Your action plan needs to have between 300 and 500 words and be supported by the literature you used in the module. Activity 2 is an interview with Dr. Greg Kessler. I interviewed him last semester, so I have placed in the activities document a link with the video and also some embedded questions for you to answer. This is a format used in flipped learning called WISC, which is the WSQ, Watch, Summarize and Question. So you're going to be asked to answer some questions as you watch, to summarize the talk, and to ask a question for us to discuss, later. So I have created also a forum for you to post the questions that you ask, and the ones that you would like us to discuss if we have time. Okay, so that's it for Module 3. Good luck with the activities. There are only 2, and one of them is in pairs. So I hope you can enjoy and do them by the designated date. I'll be getting back to you soon. Goodbye and enjoy.